Ah, Jude's got one. Wonder why all the way over here in Canbelar. It's always felt like a kind of out-of-the-way place to me. Oh, hi.
Celsius.
Oh, yeah, we gotta finish this thing about Celsius, don't we? Now I remember.
The ice spirit climb is quite intense here.
Yeah. We thought it might make you feel a little more at home.
That would make sense. Okay, that makes sense.
It is quite pleasant.
We're ready to show you those places you remember. Any preference for the order?
Under their current names, the areas are the Kajara Sea Falls, Fenmont, and Fort Gondala.
I'll leave it to you. But just make sure Fort Gondala is last.
So you're not leaving it to us.
Oh, why is that?
You asked if I had a preference, and I answered.
Ah, okay.
Fort Gondala is a military installation. We should probably ask Rowan to get us permission to visit.
I've gone there without permission. It's not really a problem, but
I'll
okay.
give him a call.
Sure, Rowan, come along. It'll be fun.
In the meantime, let's start by visiting the other two.
Sure, okay, so...
Take me to Kajara Sea Falls, or this Fenmont of yours.
Let's start with Fenmont, because I can travel to that very easily. Alright, so where in Fenmont should we be going? Over here? Okay. Then do that we shall! On to Orta Bridge. I actually liked how it looked from Orta Bridge. Yeah, I really liked the scenery from the first game.
What a strange little city they've built here. There wasn't a building in sight last time I was here. Just an endless field, perfect for watching shooting stars.
Wow, that sounds nice.
People used to say that if you wished upon a shooting star before it vanished, your wish would come true. The human who brought me here loved those silly superstitions. He taught me all sorts of them.
You gonna join their conversation?
No. Jude is slowly melting the ice around Celsius's heart.
Oh man, these people and their puns.
I'd only get in the way.
Celsius taught me a 500-year-old method for making wishes come true.
Ah, would you like to explain?
Want to give it a shot?
A spell for granting wishes? Interesting. That does sound like the sort of thing humans would enjoy.
Let's try it.
Sure, what is it? Let's do it. How do we do it?
Here, you move your hands like this while you make your wish.
Intriguing.
Ah, yes, I loved the way he showed how his hands moved.
Yeah. Did you ever make a wish with anyone back in the day?
I don't recall.
We've made our wishes. Shall we move on?
Well, there we go. I made a wish.
I wonder what
I
he
think.
wished for. As if asking now would do any good.
Just as I really enjoyed the view from the research center area, or right outside the research center, this is another place that I actually like the view of. In fact, this looks a lot like the concept art that I remember seeing. Like the first piece of concept art of Tales of Xillia was not this, obviously, but it looked very much like this. So, nice, interesting bit of trivia in case you didn't know, but I love it. It looks great. Anyway, on to Kajara Sea Falls, yeah. Alright, so what are we going to learn about the Sea Falls today?
This is just as I remember it. Cool and relaxing.
So it's always been like this?
They say that couples who stand at the top of the falls develop an intense bond for each other.
How do you go about getting up there?
Daredevil lovebirds used to scramble up there all the time. One man in particular was persistent in inviting me as well.
Did you go?
I am a great spirit. I have little interest in participating in human traditions. But I did enjoy watching other humans do it.
I see. It must be an important human custom.
Actually, I've never heard about it.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those, like, fringe customs.
then perhaps it's fallen out of practice.
Shall we give it a go?
Yes, why not? And you needn't worry about slipping. Undine will make sure your fall isn't fatal.
Oh, thanks.
Not fatal?
I appreciate that.
My nostalgia is satisfied. You may do as you please.
That actually sounds like fun.
All
Can we
right.
do that?
Then we'll be back in a jiff, okay?
Are those two always like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. It feels like only yesterday that he and I talked here. Has it really been 500 years?
We don't get to see it?
We went all the way to the edge.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was really hoping we'd be able to see it. Of course, that would require probably a lot more level building. So maybe not worth it for just the small little skit.
Maxwell, I didn't think you'd actually go through with it.
The view was worth the trip alone. And you should have seen Jude.
Mila, I told you to pretend that never happened.
That's right. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. But if you found it upsetting, I shall suppress the memory.
Well, in that case... You don't have to forget it, but just keep it between us, okay?
Blush.
Very well. It shall be our secret.
Well, that was certainly fun. On to the next stop.
Yes. Let's go. To... where was it again? Where are we going? Fort Kandala. I wonder why she would want to go here, because this is like very unnature oriented. If anything, it's like the exact opposite of nature.
Just look at this eyesore they
Yeah, I always thought it was a little ugly, honestly.
But this has to be the place. I'd never forget the mana flowing through here.
Why is this place special to you?
Because this is where I met him.
Who?
The guy she's been talking
The
about?
first human I ever met. Have you heard of a man named Hao?
That name sounds familiar.
Professor Howe?
Wait, you can't mean Dr. Howe.
Isn't he the head scientist who laid the foundation for spirit arts? If that's the case, his inspiration must have been...
Probably me. We even lived together for a while. He insisted.
Let's talk about Dr. Howe.
He was a spirit scientist who lived approximately 500 years ago. He's like the father of
Oh,
spirit
that
arts.
guy. Never mind. I got him mixed
Even
up with
before
that
humans knew
other
spirits
guy.
existed, we'd intuitively been able to channel them, but Dr. Howe suspected their existence. He theorized they were beings who converted mana from human mana lobes into spirit arts.
Apparently, he confirmed his theory by making contact with a physically manifested spirit. I never imagined it was Celsius.
Dr. Howe's theories spearheaded and eventually led to the fundamental arts of spirit channeling. He laid the entire foundation for the age of spirit arts.
You make it sound like he was some noble historical figure when really he was just a lovesick fool. Always finding an excuse to get close to me, trying everything he could to woo me.
Oh, wow. It really was like that then.
Wait, Dr. Howe hit on you?
Have all of these locations we visited been places you spent with Hao?
Yes, he used to drag me everywhere, always talking passionately about his dreams for the future. The way most humans do with their friends and lovers. But ultimately, humans and spirits are different creatures. Do you truly believe that spirits and humans can coexist peacefully?
I believe it. In fact, I plan to prove it.
By what, beating her up?
We have vowed to do everything we can to accomplish that goal. Right?
Well then, In that case,
What, we're fighting her?
I think that we should put your vow to the test.
Okay then, sure. Why not? I mean, it was getting a little dull anyway, of course. Sure, we'll go with it.
Why must you remain so stubborn?
Fine by me. We can still win.
This is the depth of your power.
Yay!
This is proof of our vow.
I hope you can finally understand.
I'm surprised how well you were able to fight with that, you know, big
Now I
fan
have the
thing.
strength to protect.
I've grown stronger still.
Guess who just got stronger?
It's still standing. Mila!
I think not.
Ah! Look out!
And... explosions!
Mila! Are you okay?
Jude, why would you do this?
I just can't stand seeing you hurt. I wouldn't do this for just anyone, you know? Don't you see that?
Aww.
Jude, you idiot.
Just look at them. Let me tell you, that idiot right there is every bit the fool Hal was. Jude, Maxwell, you might be able to accomplish our vision. You have what it takes to go and finally create the world that Hal and I always dreamed of.
Good job, guys. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Celsius.
We never got to talk with her about anything besides her memories.
It doesn't matter. Celsius and Dr. Howe have given me the lead I needed. This might be the key to resuming my spyrite research. Balin, it's Jude. I may have found a way to complete the spyrite project.
What? Seriously?
Yeah. It'll take a while to explain, though.
First things first, Jude. You need to get your wounds treated before telling any long stories.
Don't worry, Jude's a doctor.
Okay. Maybe we can borrow Drissel's manor in Sherrilton.
So now we gotta go to... okay, sure. Let's do that. Okay, fine. Fine, see if I care. We'll go to that entrance. What are we planning on doing there? Don't we already have the ability to heal?
Such foolishness. This really makes me question your priorities, Jude.
Huh? Are you mad at me?
Nah, sometimes you just... you don't think the most straightforward, clear way. But I suppose that's part of your charm. Maybe. Hi.
Hold still. I can't treat your wounds if you keep squirming.
I told you, I'm fine. I already gave myself first aid.
Now.
Seriously, guys, get a room. This is weird.
Let's hear your breakthrough for the Spyrite project.
Oh, maybe this isn't a good time.
Oh, man.
Balin, thanks for
You
coming.
keep doing it.
Wild wyverns couldn't have kept me away. Now, what's this revelation of yours?
Well, spyrites are essentially
Oop.
just
Sorry.
spirits, right? Even once they become spyrites, they still have their own minds. So instead of trying to control them, We should be asking for their cooperation.
Asking for their cooperation? How exactly?
That's the thing. It's the same way Rizamaxians do it every day.
Like spirit arts? That's what it sounds like.
You figured it out too.
Ah, yes. The process in which spirits perform arts for humans in exchange for our mana. It presumably requires some form of communication to form a contract.
So, spirit arts are actually a conversation of sorts.
Dr. Howe was originally trying to communicate with spirits when he invented spirit arts. It must be that the arts contain within them a message that's sent to the spirit.
You're right. We picked up on some incomprehensible system of signals when we were analyzing the spirit arts process. If it turns out to be an encrypted spirit language, it just might be what we're looking for.
Yeah.
If we decode it and apply it to spy rights,
We'll even be able to make requests of the great spirits. Can you imagine that? I'll analyze the signals immediately. Leave everything to me.
Hey, impressive work there.
I didn't do anything. It's all thanks to Celsius.
You inherited the possibilities that Howe once envisioned, and that will be the key in leading us to a brighter future. You humans really are something.
Thank you for everything. I will make sure that your dream comes true.
That one was good as well. I'm really liking these endings to these chapters, how they kind of wrap them all up. That was nice. I like that. Tipo mittens? Who's that for? That's for you. Hold on. I want to see these. Restores HP for each enemy defeated. God. Tipo has mixed feelings about these. Tipo mittens. Oh man. It just keeps getting better and better. Alright, we're almost done here. We've got Laurent, and then we've got another one in Drellin. So let's hit up Laurent first. And hopefully, assuming no more come out, that should be it for Riza Maxio. Oh, you again. I almost hesitate to continue your story every time. And you're only on chapter 3. I have a feeling you might have a few more chapters for us.
Some people are headed our way. I wonder what for.
Agent Luger, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And you are?
Must you ogle me so? You're making me blush.
This was the single worst thing that we ever did, was put on that stupid watch thing.
Muse, I'm a spirit. Is that a problem?
No, I didn't mean... I apologize.
We've received an urgent mission from HQ, directing us to exterminate monsters in the Felgana mine.
And why do we need to exterminate monsters in the Felgana mine?
I sent out an APB for all agents in the Laurent area. These two agreed to join you.
I'm Lisa. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I promise I won't get in your way.
I'm Min. Pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Wait, isn't that... No way. It can't be.
Nah, he's just cosplaying as Gaius, don't worry.
This mission will be a binational operation. I wish you the best of luck.
So why are we killing monsters in the mine anyway? Is there any real reason? Like, what are they doing?
Binational operation. How interesting. Perhaps I'll tag along and lend a hand.
Since when did you become such a do-gooder? You've been spending too much time with you-know-who. So we've got agents from 2 quarreling nations working together. Maybe this'll teach me the secret to getting closer to Mila's friends. This sounds like fun. Mind if I come along?
Please, Ludger, take off the watch. I can't stand it. Okay. I guess we're going to the mine? Where's that at? Here we go. I don't really see a reason why we need to kill the monsters here. Like, there really is no reason for us to be back here. No one needs to be back here. There's no reason that we should have to go back here besides
I don't see the monsters we're
trying
looking for
to
anywhere.
use the area again. I don't know.
Perhaps they're deeper inside.
Ah, okay, we stumbled upon it. Nice.
Is everything okay? Hello?
Oh, my apologies. I couldn't help but stare. I've never met a spirit before. You're so beautiful.
Enough chatter. Monsters won't wait for you to finish your conversation.
I got scolded again.
You're from Rizamaxia. Why are you working with Spirius Corporation?
I wanted to try cooperating with people from Olympias.
You don't mind the Olympians? They seem to be pushing you pretty hard.
They're doing it for my own good. I'm not living up to my full potential.
You're so adorable! Don't let anyone try to hold you back! Are you stupid?
I love that hard transition. Like, the lack of transition on that is really funny for some reason.
Lisa!
Yes, ma'am?
Now I remember why I hate Rizamaxians.
I wonder if those two will ever get along.
Maybe if we get stuck in some sort of strange situation where we end up having to battle something. I don't know. The voice of Muse's spirit.
A binational military force. What an interesting idea.
Indeed. It is an obvious idea, but actually putting it into operation reveals numerous obstacles. It's a testament to the Spirius Corporation that they were able to iron out those obstacles so quickly.
Yes, it certainly is. Gaius has such long eyelashes.
I wonder if Ludger by this point just he hears everything and he kind of just tunes it out anyway.
They're like the eyelashes of a horse. If this sort of experiment becomes commonplace, it would give me more hope that humans and spirits will be able to coexist peacefully in the future.
Yes, indeed.
In that sense, I have high hopes for
And
you.
your giant horse eyelashes.
What do you think, Ludger?
I agree. Were we talking about horse eyelashes?
So we're all agreed then. That makes me think. How come it's considered a compliment to comment on the length of someone's eyelashes?
Is it really?
And yet, you're not supposed to mention their nose here at all.
Ludger?
Nothing.
Gaius,
Has nothing to
is
do with nose
something wrong?
hairs.
No.
Beard hair is fine too, just like eyelashes. Only nose hair is forbidden. It makes no sense. I just don't get human aesthetics at all. Hey, guess what?
What?
You have 2 cowlicks in the back of your head. I notice it every time I float over you.
Does he really? Interesting. Okay. The hunt continues.
Let's hurry up and butcher those things, and then we can head home.
Sounds like fun to me. I'm assuming it's in the monster nest here is where we're heading? Bats. Are you serious? We were sent to the middle of an abandoned mine that no one should be in, really, for any reason at the moment. And we were sent to exterminate
Lisa and I will
bats.
take the monsters on this side. You handle the rest.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
We'll be fine. Please, just take care of the rest.
Incredible!
I just want to know why in the world we were sent to exterminate bats. Like, don't we have other important things we could be doing?
I'm going in.
Affirmative. I've got your back. We can handle this.
Hang in there. Let's show them what we're made of.
Bats. Bats, of all things.
All right.
Giant bats, maybe. Sure, I'll give you that. They are giant bats, but why? Like, what purpose do we have in destroying giant bats? Why? Why bats?
We all earned this victory.
Let's leave it at that.
I love getting
We're back. We killed a buttload of bats.
Mission accomplished. Those monsters won't cause any trouble for a while now.
What trouble were they causing? They were sitting at the back of an abandoned mine. They were causing no trouble.
Excellent work. And thanks. You might be a bit of a ditz, but I'm sure glad you're on my side. I underestimated you.
Thank you. You were amazing back there.
So, do you two like each other or hate each other or what?
You know, I'm not really sure myself anymore. Politically, we have some things to work out. But personally, I guess she's not so bad.
Yeah, if you and I can be friends, then someday everyone can.
Let's not get carried away. Farewell, Ms. Muse.
Bye-bye.
Says nothing, but...
Having a common enemy brought those two closer together. It's like a year ago all over again, when Gaius and Jude's group was fighting for the same goal. Of course, I was deceiving all of them, so I can't really say that I fought beside them.
I think that's the biggest problem that you're having with trying to be friends with everybody.
This just gave me a great idea.
Please, feel free to tell us the great idea. Now, is that all that Muse's gonna have? I seriously doubt that. In fact, I feel like she probably will have, yeah, we're gonna have to go through all 5 of her. Let's do, oh, there's one in Marksburg. It just continues. We're gonna get them done. We are going to get them done. If it takes me forever to do it, but we're gonna get it done. Xillia outfit 2 for Muse. Let's see how bad it looks. Or possibly good, but likely bad. That actually doesn't look bad. I'm gonna keep it. Interesting. Very interesting. What do we got over here? Oh man, Rowan. Rowan, my man Rowan, what's up? To the edge of eternity and back.
Ah, Luga. Did you know the city of Drellin is famous for its spirits?
Are we talking about like you know, magical spirits, or are we talking about alcohol?
Not the kind that interests Jude, mind you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Drellin spirits are of the liquid variety. With all we've been through, I believe we could use a drink. Shall we wet our whistles?
Sure, why not? I don't see a problem.
That's the, spirit.
The puns, they just keep rolling.
Come, let me show you how to appreciate the finer things. Oh, Lady Mila and Lady Elise. Is anything the matter?
No, nothing. Elise and I are just out for a stroll.
Yep, stretching my legs.
What are
Do you even... Well, I guess you do have legs, they're just really tiny. And you kind of float there.
Luga and I were just about to indulge in some of Drellin's local delicacies.
Sounds intriguing.
Drellin is famous for, seafood and spirits, right?
Seafood, interesting. And it's so dry out here, how could you have seafood?
I want a seafood too!
Why not accompany us? We would never turn down such beautiful company.
Sure, why not?
Flattery will get you everywhere. Sure, I'm in.
Did you mean just Mila?
I meant all 3 of you. 2 beautiful ladies and 1 beautiful plush doll thing.
Oh, Rowan, you're embarrassing me!
Pardon me.
No, I want to go drink the spirits
Sure
and
seems
whatnot.
like the same old Rowan to me.
That letter must have been a misunderstanding.
Oh, that one letter that we read, something about him, that letter he left is like a goodbye letter, kind of.
Forgive me, everyone. I'm afraid some urgent business has come
Oh,
up.
I was hungry. I wanted to eat and drink
What is
and
it?
stuff.
An emergency meeting of the military commanders.
We've received threats of terrorism from an extremist group that opposes peace between the nations.
You're a busy man.
Too busy to find the time to complain about it. But it's all for the future of our two nations. Luger, I want you to have this.
Money? What is it? What is it?
Think of it as a good luck charm. It would mean a lot to me if you kept it. It completes a set with my own charm.
Oh, cool.
I promise I'll make this up to you.
So, what is
He's
it?
fully devoting himself to fulfilling his mission.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he'd need a will anytime soon.
True. Well, there's no use worrying about it now. Let's eat.
Sure, I like eating. What do we eat? You can't even give me, like...
My fish was so
Oh, fish.
fresh, it
Yum.
was practically still wriggling.
I'll sample Drellin's other claim to fame when Rowan gets back.
And go do something else.
This is
Yep.
Vera. There's been an
Oh.
abduction.
Oh,
and
never
the
mind.
terrorist group has just claimed responsibility. The victim is Riza Maxian Prime Minister Rowan Ilbert.
I'm almost not surprised.
What?
Chancellor Marcia has requested Spirius's assistance in the rescue operation. Please return to headquarters ASAP for a full
I'm
briefing.
almost not surprised.
Something wrong?
Yeah, Rowan just got himself kidnapped is all. Don't worry about it.
They kidnapped Rowan.
That threat he mentioned earlier. It must have been bait to lure him into a trap.
We gotta save the old guy.
Luger, we're coming with you.
Thanks. Guiding Rowan.
I can't believe that a man of Rowan's stature could be kidnapped.
He's a little squishy in battles sometimes.
Poor Rowan. I hope they haven't hurt him.
What if they're strapping him onto the torture rack right this moment?
You can't say things like that. He's fine. He has to be.
I sure hope so. He's fine, because he has us.
Thanks, Luger.
And let's remember, this is Rowan we're talking about. I'd be more worried for his captors than for him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Finally free!
Sorry, Tipo.
No problem. I feel you, sister.
Regardless, there's one thing we know for sure. Standing here worrying about Rowan isn't going to get us any closer to saving him.
True. Let's go.
That's right. We need to go find him.
Well, first we gotta go to the Spirius Corporation,
everyone.
right?
You're right.
Roger Dodger!
That's more like it.
Alright, Spirius Corporation, we come.